When I fled the monastery, I left behind the Herodric Malice, my enchanted smithing hammer. If you can retrieve it for me, I'll use its magic to strengthen your equipment. That old tower is as rotten on the inside as it appears on the outside. I heard that several sisters came to a gruesome end when a stairwell collapsed on them. The monastery can confuse even those who know it well. Stay alert in there. Oh, Kasha's fantastic. Sure, she's a little hard.
Good day. Charcy is a fine girl. Oh, but she has no business savvy. I know she means well, but the prices she charges for weapons and armor will never earn her a profit. Charcy talks of nothing anymore but this Herodric Malice. Between you and her, my ears need a rest. Just find it and bring it back quickly.
Your presence honored. Geed is a wandering merchant of questionable character who is traveling along with my caravan to the... Just as an archer needs bow and arrow, or a draftsman pen and paper, so Charcy needs the Herodric Malice with which to ply her trade.
Good day. Long ago, the Soul Stones were given to the Herodrim by the Archangel Tyrael. They were used to bind the three prime evils. I now know that even these holy artifacts were no match for Diablo's power. I hope that his two brothers are more securely held, but I fear the worst. The Malice was forged and enchanted by the ancient Herodric mages during the Sin Wars. When their union dissolved, the Malice was entrusted to the Sisterhood, guarding the pass into the east.
Hello. Some evenings we gather at the bonfire to retell epic tales and try to forget about the terrible events that led to losing the monastery. Charcy is wasting her time and talents using an inferior hammer. Had she the Herodric Malice, she could make the steel sing and craft you a suit of armor as impenetrable as the Great Eye.
Good day. Though he has only been our guest for a short time, I sense that Wareve has faced many heroic. The retrieval of the Herodric Malice is not without risk. Our monastery is filled with voracious hellspawn. You'd best be careful, my friend.
overburdened.
Yes? Long ago, Diablo and his brothers were cast out of hell by the lesser evils. It seems that hell's balance has shifted, as Andariel is now aligned with the Lord of Terror. Her presence here in the mortal realm does not bode well for us. The malice has eluded you so far. Well, search thoroughly in the barracks. That is where the rogues kept their forge.
The Sisterhood welcomes. If we could only find out how Andariel has managed to corrupt our sisters, then perhaps we could drive out the evil clouding their minds. To do battle with Andariel requires more than thick skin and a strong will. You'll want armor and weaponry forged with the hammer's enchantments.
Good day. I'll gladly take you eastward, if you can drive the evil from the monastery. Then the rogues may... Well, what better opportunity to show your
Good day. Oh, cautious. The malice is a Herodric artifact of great power. Please bring it back.
Greetings. To be honest, I have done my best to stay clear of Gede. He wears dishonesty about himself like a cloak. If you can't carry out this quest, how will you face the greater evils ahead?
This tower shall be cleansed of evil.
Well done, my friend. Courage and opportunity together have created in you a kind of alchemy.
Good evening. Your rewards are well earned. To us, the tower was nothing more than a headstone looming over a long-forgotten grave.
Good evening. Well done. You may recover some mysterious things from the demons you kill.
Akara has been like a mother to me.
Good evening. I thought the stories of treasure in the tower were nothing but lies. I am glad you found something of value in that death trap. Would that our sisters had been so fortunate. If you can't carry out this quest,
Good evening. Remember, wealth is as insubstantial as a cloud and passes as quickly. Ignore Geed. All that twitters is not bold.
Greetings. Those riches will serve you well on the long road ahead. Akara, our priestess sincere, is most upset by the corruption of our sisters. I fear that she blames herself.
Yes? Andariel's demonic forces have taken up residence in the forest as well as the monastery. I won't be venturing out of the... Warreeve's advice is like corpse gas. It befouls the air for a moment, and then it disappears.
carry anymore. Even the light cannot pierce this gloom. Can't carry it.
Greetings. You may recover some the malice has eluded you so far.
Yes? To do battle with Endar. If we could only find out how Endariel has managed to corrupt our sisters, then perhaps we could drive out the evil clouding their minds.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Hello. Even though the corrupted ones were once of our order, you need not shy from... If you can't carry up...
This will help the sisters turn the tide against evil. This is no place for a warrior to die.
Good day. Now that the Horadric Malice is back in our possession, we shall use it to deliver a great blow against the evil which torments this land. Geed is a pit.
Good day. The magical effects imbued by the malice are impossible to predict, but are always to the good. The magic... The magic...
Good day. Akara is the rogue's high priestess. She sells the few magic items in her possession and can even heal your wounds. She is very wise and will help you if she can. I am glad the hammer has returned, and you with it.
Yes? Well done, my friend. But remember, the return of the Horadric Malice is but one step in claiming the monastery.
Hello? I guess it's too late to take back some of the names I called you? Andariel's demonic forces have taken up
Good to see. Oh, thanks so much for returning the Horadric Malice. I will now imbue one of your items with magical powers. Warreeve's all right, I guess. Thank you.
overboard.
It is certain that we face the Demon Queen, Andariel, who has corrupted the Rogue Sisterhood and defiled their ancestral monastery. This does not bode well for us, my friend. Ancient Horadric texts record that Andariel and the other lesser evils once overthrew the three prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal, banishing them from hell to our world. Here they caused mankind untold anguish and suffering before they were finally bound within the Soul Stones. Andariel's presence here could mean that the forces of hell are once again aligned behind Diablo and his brothers. If this is true, then I fear for us all. You must kill her before the monastery becomes a permanent outpost of hell and the way east lost forever. The magical effects imbued by the malice are impossible to predict, but are always to the good. Diablo is heading east for some foul purpose, and the only passage east is through the monastery gate. Obviously, Diablo summoned Andariel to block any pursuit. For her part, Andariel hopes to win Diablo's favor. The lesser demons are always vying for positions of power within the unholy hierarchy. Have I told you about the Horadrim? They were an ancient confederation of mage clans who sought to bind the three prime evils for eternity. The Horadrim are now nearly forgotten, and it appears that the bonds they wove are unraveling. As the last of the Horadrim, I pray that I can help you remedy their failure.
The Sisterhood welcomes you. In this camp, those of us who have remained true to our order are forced to live among common traders and farm animals. Welcome to our circle of suffering. I can imagine 1,000 different ways to kill Andariel. You need only choose one.
Greetings. Even though the corrupted ones were once of our own, Andariel has desecrated all we hold dear. She must not be permitted to serve Diablo. Destroy her. The corruption of our order must be undone.
Your presence to the east are lands of great mystery, and the jeweled city of the desert, Lut Gholein. The mapmakers tell us the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Our way east is a line that runs through Andariel's stronghold, the monastery.
Greetings. I don't know why some of my sisters chose to follow Andariel. Those who strayed were among our finest warriors. Send Andariel back to the hell she came from.
Good evening. You're going after Andariel? One of my wagon wheels is in need of repair. I'll be under the wagon if I'm needed. Warriv was kind enough to let me travel with his caravan, but don't let him drag you into a search for a new eastern trade route. I'm making a fortune.
There is great evil here.
Good to see you. It is clear that Andariel is acting on behalf of Diablo to prevent anyone from following him eastward. Her defeat would allow you to continue the pursuit. Ancient lore has it that while Andariel was spawned in the burning hells, she is not fond of fire.
Greetings. Deckard Cain has important information about Andariel.
Hello. You have done much to help us, but I sense that this has only fueled Andariel's fury. She will not stop until we are all dead. You must kill Andariel before her army can gain the upper hand. You have done much. I understand that Cain is the last descendant of the ancient Horodrim, and that his knowledge of their lore is vast. He could prove to be very useful in discerning the nature of our current crisis.
Yes? May I remind you that my caravan can only go east if the monastery is cleansed.
What can I do for you? If you are the hero that you seem to be, now is the time to prove it. Warreeve's all right, I guess.
Good day. Have you stumbled upon that demon queen yet? I hear she's quite the beauty. As far as maidens of anguish go, that is. Andariel's demonic forces have taken up residence.
stay a while and listen. It is clear that Andariel is acting on behalf of Diablo to prevent anyone from following him eastward. Her defeat would allow you to continue the pursuit.
Good day. Deckard Cain.
Good day.
My work here is finished. I can't carry anymore.
This is a great victory indeed, but many more battles await. I will accompany you on your journey, lending what assistance I can. Remember, Diablo is still out there, seeking something in the desert. I'm afraid that this nightmare will not end until you find what it is that he seeks. You may recover some
Andariel's death brings about renewed life for us all. We mourn the loss of our dear sisters, but at least now we can get on with our lives. I may have misjudged you, Outlander. You are a true hero, and testament to the noble spirit which has inspired our order for generations. Farewell, my friend. Akara has been like a mother to me for...
Finally, we may rejoice. We owe you a debt we can never repay. I only hope that in time, we will be able to rebuild our order. All our thanks go with you, my friend. I often dream of the day we reclaim our own. The sightless eye sees through the mist of time a great glory ahead. But how far ahead, the eye cannot discern.
Good day. You'll probably go east now. It was good to know you. I hope you'll come back if you ever need anything.
Hello. I'm gonna party like it's $9.99. I'm gonna party like it's $9.99.
The caravan is prepared. We may now journey eastward to Loot Golain.
We traveled east, over the mountains and into the vast deserts of broken lands. As the days passed, my companion told me of himself, that he had once been a great warrior, and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily upon him. We traveled eternity across that arid wasteland. How long? I couldn't say. And always, a dark cloud seemed to follow us just over the horizon. Finally, the journey ended. We climbed the last bridge. There below us lay our destination. The shining jewel, Loot Lane, with a great sea beyond. We made camp that last night. Perhaps it was the warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own. I beheld a vision of a great man, the mage, Talrasha. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dream. His brethren had cornered a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction, who had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Yet when their attempts failed, Talrasha selflessly volunteered to contain the demon within himself, completing the prison. He instructed his brethren to bind him within a tomb, buried under the sand, there to wrestle with the demon for all eternity.
Now you know what I seek, Marius. This is my brother. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Loot Lane. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me